He's one of those guys. He has the abundance of talent that man has. He's changed. He's now on his fourth coach in not in a very short space of time, quite a long space of time. You go Butch, then you go Hank Haney. You've had Sean Foley, and now he's on to Chris, and he's changed a little bit. He's gone almost back to where he used to be. And we talked the other day about not being able to find the bottom of his swing when it came to the short game. So there's a certain amount of change that he's making, coupled with the injuries that he's had, the operations that he's had. Tiger, I think, if he came back, the only thing that's obviously beaten him is the fact that he has the self-belief, but he has to put the ball in the cup on the golf course. His putting's left him because he's worked so much, possibly on his longer game. So the dedication to short game, the time hasn't been into it. But Adrian, you can never count him out. I mean, will he dominate again? Maybe not to the extent that he did back in the early 2000s, but he'll never ever be counted out of a tournament. He always has that ability to come back. You know, they say never wake the sleeping tiger, but he could be back at some stage.
He carded an 82 at the Phoenix Open, which was the worst score ever as a professional, and then he said that he would take an indefinite break from the game, and he may or may not make the Masters. It's okay whenever you're the top of the world, but whenever you fall, it is a spectacular fall from grace, isn't it? And it's not done quietly, it's done in the full glare of the public eye. And that too is an issue. It
definitely is, and he's a good team around him. He has teams that will protect him. His private life as his public life is just as much in the scope, and it's as much everybody wants to sell papers, and they sell it on the back of that. Tiger's an incredibly private man, he has been, and that's what made him probably so unpopular with players right the way through the years. He's a bit Faldo-esque, where he didn't want anybody to get to know him really, really well. And for that would it be to his detriment? I'm not really that sure, because he has enough close friends, people that he depends on, people that he trusts, that will be there.